I'm out here on a vessel named Joy. I am with Chris Casper. We sailed in from Cleveland last night. Again, you might have to correct me on what day it is. It was a downwind sail, 10 to 15 winds eventually after a very light start. We also had a very light finish. The trip was Chris's trip. He asked me along. He wanted to do his first voyage, and I was honored that he asked me along to assist. And my goal was to keep my mouth shut. I did fairly okay with that. I think Chris made 80% of the decisions, and I pitched in on 20 or 10, and then we had a lot of group thinking, which was fantastic. I'm very impressed with him. He's come a long way as a burgeoning sailor. You can see what we got going on in the cockpit. Drying things out. So 10 a day this morning. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Take a little look aboard Joy here. It's weird being on somebody else's boat. I don't know where things are. I'm not used to the movement on it, where to step and things like that. They bought this for nothing. And Chris and Terry really put a lot of work into making her a lot prettier, a lot more seaworthy and functional. I'm starting to like her. She's starting to feel like home. Chris completed his first voyage, if you will. I mean, he's been out cruising. He's also racing this year. But that's a far cry from taking a 6-hour sail from Cleveland to Fairport. And his brother Terry came out and brought that little bottle of bourbon. And Chris was welcomed into the Beer and Bourbon Club. Hi, Chris. How are you doing, buddy?
Wonderful. How are you?
There's the skipper, the man who did it all, and paid for it. And he just paid for our second night here at Grand River Marina. So they use this tablet for navionics, which I despise.
It didn't work real well.
Chris and I struggled yesterday to understand the program. I know it's very powerful, right? I mean, you can do really cool things with that. Like just pull up a lot of information you can't on a normal GPS. But we kept getting what? Yellow dots, orange dots?
Pink dots.
Pink dots somewhere for some reason.
Freeze the screen.
Yes, we did not know why. So, hey, look at that. There was our route yesterday.
But it keeps giving us a waypoint here at Chagrin.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Oh, now it works.
Now it's working. Not when we needed it.
Interesting.
Great.
Here's a funny thing.
What?
The fisherman that just left.
Yeah.
$575 in gas.
Right. And that's a small vessel.
Yeah.
When I've seen those 60, 70 footers gas up, they're like at the gas dock for like an hour. It's insane. I want to have that kind of money. Yeah. So a little bit later, we're going to explore Grand River, take a little tour of this very small, quaint town, and see what there is to see. All right, Chris and I are off to go explore. This is Pickle Bill's. Hey Chris, see this rotunda? Is that a good word for it?
The tent?
Yeah, sure, you want to call it a tent.
Sure, I see it.
I'm going to call it a rotunda.
Okay.
Just because it's a bigger word.
I'll call it Jill.
I think so many times this thing is floating down the river, they have to go fetch it and bring it back.
Oh, really?
In the winter? Yeah. So, but it's
call it a flotilla then.
A flotilla, okay. But it's pretty cool because you can just, pull your boat right up and eat there. It's kind of fun. Train tracks going down the middle of town. That's interesting. Apparently back in the day, Chris, this place was really hopping. So we got a smart ass answer for everything. Are you kidding? I guess we're not eating here.
No.
We're not going to see the inside. Looks like Brennan's it is.
Fresh oysters.
Ooh.
Frog legs.
Ooh. Really? They have frog legs?
Yeah.
Why?
Calamari.
You could just eat chicken. I've been to Pickle Bill's before, and yeah, it's a fun place. It's pricey, but food is excellent. And you can see they have quite the atmosphere going on. It's very nautical themed, and it's a great place to stop. So is Brennan's. I like Brennan's. Been here once or twice in the past. And I think Chris and I are probably going to eat here eventually. You hungry, sir? Not yet?
No.
Is that weird?
And an orange.
Yeah, an orange. We should buy this.
You can take that down to the Titanic.
Yeah. Oh my God, too soon. Too soon. Ooh, we should buy that. That's a shame. Chris is going to find out what closed out. Well, Chris, I think we've seen the whole town.
I think there's one more thing to the left.
Yeah, the restaurant, it's down there. So over there is Sammy's family restaurant, the town's greasy spoon, and I say that with the utmost affection. It's a pretty good restaurant. And off to my starboard here is the Grand River Village Merrick Hutchinson Memorial Park. It's a lovely little park. Little pavilion, basketball courts. What else they got? Swing set. 20 years ago I began working out here in Lake County, and this was just a field, and this is what they've turned it into. Little soccer field over there. It is quite lovely. Nearest store is down that road. So if you need provisions, it's a little bit of a haul. Better have a backpack or some other method. I didn't see carts at the marina. But yeah, it's quite a haul. Not quite a haul, but you know, it's a walk, and it's carrying things get heavy. And that really kind of sums up Grand River Village. I like the stop. I think it's a great stop if you're sailing Lake Erie. Remember, if you're ever in Grand River, there's no parking because those are live railroad tracks. Live. Yes, sir. That's about the size men need, right? Nah, we still piss on the floor. I could live in this. Yeah. Little beer can. I wonder if we should close this door. Sorry. It's falling apart, Chris. You just gonna wait there till they let you in?
I'm just reading the menus.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look inside. Oh, lovely. First thing you notice is that it's AC. It's very humid today. Not much fun. Also very nautical themed. Ooh, banana cream pie. Yeah, it's very nice here. There's Chris enjoying a cold beverage. Picking his nose. I'm sorry, what a jerk is what I meant to say. I'm gonna have to bleep my vulgarness out, Chris. Thanks to you for picking your nose.
So
What a beep! All right, let's enjoy. Okay, I'm filming this because we have just witnessed something you don't see every day, but I gotta fake like I'm not filming them. Taking a look at Joy here, and in the distance, a bunch of Amish people on a boat. That is not something you see every day, Chris. So yesterday, Chris and I were coming in, and the head sail got jammed. We couldn't furl it. And he wisely said, drop it, so we did. We came in last night, fixed the jam in the furling line, and of course, like everybody does, we wound it the wrong way.
After the end of the line?
That's probably the end of it, sir. So now we're fixing that problem. We're having so much fun. And it's only like, what, 80 with 90% humidity right now? It's great. So I've been doing a little exploring, and maybe you are familiar with the concept of the uncarved block. It's a Dallas concept. And here's one right here with a handle on it that you can just take with you wherever you go. Philosophy with a handle. It's great. Okay, Chris and I got bored. Decided to take a little walk, which turned into a very long walk. And we are at the Menor Headlands. Trying to find a beach view. Chris, I think we found it. Oh my God, it's spectacular. Sand dunes. Paths. And a very huge beach. See what I mean? It's enormous. Not quite the whitest sand in the world, but it'll work. So Chris and I have stumbled upon something. This is no doubt made by aliens, Chris. No normal human being would do something like this. Huh. Ooh, look at that. Chris and I are getting a workout walking in the sand. We'll be sore tomorrow. We're old. Chris, are you good enough to do this? No. These are spectacular. God, what talent. I hear it's not that hard, Chris, if you just chip away everything that's not that. Wow. Chris, what day is it?
Star date 17/23.
In approximate time? Nautical terms.
Yep. Well, 1100 hours.
11:30 hours.
11:30 hours.
And how's our day going so far, Chris?
Well, if anything could go wrong, it did.
So last night, Terry came down to wish his brother well for a successful journey to Fairport. We had a good time, and he left. And oh, that was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, yesterday was a whole different ball game.
Yesterday we walked 6 miles.
Yeah, to go see a beach and sand sculptures. Anyhow, we did notice that after Terry left 2 days ago, the gas was leaking. We opted not to tell him. We shut off the valve ran the tank dry, engine dry, and lived like that. So we got underway today, motored out of the river, went to hoist the main, and what happened?
Lines got caught in the block.
So that wasn't going well.
No wind.
No wind, and the engine
Failed.
failed. So what do? We
Dropped anchor.
dropped anchor and solved the problem.
Fixed the block problem. Still no wind.
Got the main hoisted. Just wasn't even thinking about the engine. Got the Genoa out, and we were doing what? 0.8 knots
0.8.
with kind of rolly seas right now. So we're kind of going backwards. So we started the engine.
Tried to. We had to keep that going at higher throttle. Finally got that going. We're running 4.8.
Yeah, so we've had engine problems, mainsail problems, and we're 25 nautical miles away from home, so I thought we were going to have to spend the night.
Yeah.
But Chris and I worked the problems, and we are now motor sailing back to Cleveland. Hoping these winds pick up a little bit as the day progresses so we can turn this stupid motor off. It was a fun day so far.